Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Believers, I do a video. So tonight I'm going to talk about difference between college and high school. Let's get right to the shit. I would say this: the difference between college and high school is simply this. The work one of the major difference is the workload. And when you go to college, especially, you learn that within a short amount of time. That the amount of work you have to do because the program is to you're going to do is a lot. In high school, the work was up there, but not to do HBAs and stuff like that. And like when you get HBAs and stuff like that, you have like two or three cracks, say like a draft. You show it to your teacher in high school, and you can for you to correct it and stuff like that. Additionally, when you get the coursework though, a lot of times you have to do that one time, and chances are unless you're doing research or something, find out a program or whatever, then chances you have to do it one time and just hang it over and you may not get it back and everything. You get me? So yeah, one of the major differences is the workload because the workload in college is a lot. And the second difference between college and high school is that the students in college is more mature than in high school. They're more mature, they're more smart, they learn a lot. And when you go into college, you have to change the mindset. No, you have to be yourself. No, don't get me wrong. You have to be who you are. You be yourself. You get me? You have to be yourself. You have to go in there. But college will make you have to be more self-aware than where you were in high school. Certain things you can get away in college, you can't in high. I mean, certain things you can get away in high school, you can't get away in college. So yeah, in college, the rules are more strict in terms of like certain things. Like in high school, you can get away with like getting into verbal confrontations and stuff like that. It depends which high school you go to, but in college, no, not so much. There's certain things like getting the confrontation, even you can't get away with that, or getting into fights. First, you can't get away with that. You may not get expelled, but you won't get away with that. It's a different kettle of fish. Another difference between college and high school, you have to make more adjustments. The first year is the hardest year in college, mostly in high school. You can make an argument that the first year in high school is more easier for the reason. Although you still have to adjust when you get to a new environment, but college more so is the adjustment period. You will learn within a short amount of time. Again, to college, that it's like, shoot, this is not high school, man. I have to make some adjustments. Yeah, another difference between college and high school is that time management is more crucial. Now, as you go on in high school, time management does become more crucial, especially with the SPAs and stuff like that. But in college, it's more up there from jump, especially when it's like a course of though. And depends on what program you're doing, you may get 3 or 4 courses on top of it. And the days may be the same, or you may get 3 or 4 courses to try carrying within a week or stuff like that. It really depends on the program you do, really. But the time management is really crucial. And I think I mentioned about self awareness as well. That becomes more crucial, especially when you go in college, you run into all types of personalities, you know. And you may see that, like I said, makes you have to know yourself more and everything, you know. Um, Another difference is that you have to be more smarter. Like I said, the software you could get away in high school, you can't get away in college. So like they set a deadline. Now, if you're lucky, um, you can let you know prior, but most of you just have to try and read up to the deadline or something like that. You don't want to wait till last minute. Last minute don't cut it unless let's just lead it. But other than that, if unless lecture has to lead it, then you might wanna be mindful. So get to know your lecturer who's teaching is really important, you know. And communication is more important as you go along. So if you're not at school, you have to let your lecturer know in advance, you know. So you have to attend classes. Now, attending classes high school is more important. It's important as well. But in college, like in money college, it's like the attendance rate is high. You have to try and attend as many classes as you can. You don't want to miss both so many classes. And also another difference is that you could I like in college. No, I like to have it within a week span. In high school, you can make arguments the same thing, but you could miss a week in high school and might get away with it. But in college, it's like you miss one week is problematic. You can't even afford to miss a day. So like you have to try to go to school every day because online or face to it doesn't matter. You have to try that to make sure you come to school every day. Because it just you miss one day. Now having friends that will give you notes when you're not there does help. But you have to know your situation. If you know you don't really have friends like that, you might want to need to come to school every day. But if you have a couple of friends that will look up for you and you're not at school, you could afford to take a risk of not being at school for a week. And in college also, another difference, you'll do more presentations. I'm sure in high school from time to time you do some presentations, project presentation, but in college now you have more in group work on top of it. In high school you really get group work to do. Really. In college now you have group work and you have some individual work of course. Individual work and you have group work as well to do. And it's very good work in particular. So whenever in class, you have to know the person who you're classmate with and who the best working situation. And in terms of group work now, you're gonna just have to be mindful that you guys will get the same grade. So who you're in group with is the key. So you have to be mindful of that. Another difference is that in high school you go on trips more. In college, it depends on which program you're doing again, and you go on 1 or 2 trips if you're lucky. But it depends on the program you're doing. Some programs you may go on a trip there and there, others you may not get a free trip at all. If you do go on a trip, it's not really one of those fun trips and everything there. I suppose in high school you may go on free trips or fun trip or whatever, So yeah. Another difference also between college and high school, there's more pressure. The money, the tuition, I should call it, is more expensive in colleges and universities than in high schools. Now, I went to Haydn, and most times I had to pay a school fee, like for the term, for the year. I could tell you, it was expensive, But in college, money in college is more expensive than that. So the money is just truly up there, especially as the year going on. It depends on how long you're doing the program for. So I'm doing MIS for 4 years. What I'm doing, I did 2 years associates, and now I'm doing the 2 years in a bachelor's now, and the money been up there. So the tuition free. And one thing nice, they have iSIMs that you can select payment plan, so you can try to pay up the whole thing one time, or you can pay up monthly and stuff like that. But again, this is where you have to know your situation and everything, So you really have to know your situation to get from there. You get me? So yeah. Um. Oh yes, another difference I would say is more often than it depends on which college or university you go to. You may have to prepare yourself for changes from time to time because sometimes the pace of the colleges is like another difference. Before I get to another difference, you have to prepare for adjustment. You have to make adjustment from time to time. So something you may have to change your routine and stuff like that, which for me personally just yikes. But yeah, but another difference. So in high school now you have like 3 terms. You have the Christmas term, Easter term, and you have summer term. Now in high school now you have the Christmas term is the longest term of the year. The Easter is the second lowest. The shortest term of the year for high school is summer term, of course. In college now you only have 2 semesters. 2 semesters, yeah. You have the first semester and you have the second semester. Now, if you're doing full time, like in Mali College now, if you're doing full time, you have 2 semesters. If you do like on the part time now, if you're doing that part time, you have 3 semesters. So you have the first, second, and third. The third semester is the summer one. So because I'm doing part time now, I had to do summer semester, and I wouldn't rule out the possibility of doing summer semester again next year. I wouldn't rule it out. So I'm doing part time now. But the first 2 years I did full time, so I'm doing part time now. So I wouldn't rule out doing part time again. I mean doing summer semester because I did it in my third year, so it wouldn't surprise me if someone I'm doing part time again in my fourth year. Because I did it in my third year, everything, you get me? No, if there's anything I haven't said about like the differences between college and high school, you guys can comment down below. So So my video, my done one that video before night done, but yeah. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification for upcoming videos.